What's going on, guys? So I'm sorry, yesterday I couldn't really film that long of a video, and there's a lot of family stuff going on, and just sometimes life gets in the way. Now, that being said, I still got out that short PR video because I did hit some crazy PRs yesterday, so you can check that out. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about Calum Von Moger and his bodybuilding career, in my opinion. I don't think his career is over, but I think that his hopes of being Mr. Olympia, stuff like that, is no longer going to happen. And I'm going to touch on this because as of right now, he looks like a normal human being on half of his body. So his right leg, where he tore his quad, is probably about this big. And his bicep that he tore is also about this big. So that is those are two injuries that you're going to notice something in your physique forever. It's not something that, like, if you tear a muscle or a ligament or something significant like that in a major muscle group, you're going to notice it forever. It's not like you tore your calf, you tore your quad. That is an enormous muscle that needs to be aesthetically pleasing for classic physique. And your biceps also need to be aesthetically pleasing for classic physique. So, do I think his career is done for social media? No, I don't. People like him. He has a great following. And you know what? He can make videos about diet. He can make videos about whatever the heck he wants sitting in a wheelchair. And people are still going to watch him because he's an interesting guy. So his career, social media-wise, is not over. I do not believe that he will become Mr. Olympia. But if he ever watches this, I hope you do. I hope you keep going after that goal, and I hope that you are able to be successful and overcome this. But I'm just going off the facts that I'm given. So the idea that he is looking like a normal human and looking like doesn't really work out. Now, people are like amazed because they're like, oh my goodness, he lost all his gains so fast. Well, yeah, let's be honest here. You have a guy that is, what, 240, 250 pounds shredded year round, and he can't work out. Realistically, when he injured himself, he went off all of the drugs he was taking, and it would be the smart thing to do. Put all your body's energy into recovering the serious injuries and not breaking down your body more. That makes complete sense. So that's probably part of the reason. The other part of the reason is that when you can't train a muscle because you tore it, it goes into atrophy, and it basically starts eating itself after about 72 hours. So that's why you lose so much size so fast. And I know a lot of guys that are natural, and when they tear something, like I have a buddy, for instance, he tore something in his knee, and his quad shriveled up. Like, it was smaller than my arm. And I mean, I have pretty big arms. No, I'm just kidding. But no, like, honestly, it just shrivels up. And the thing is, though, is that it will come back extremely fast. So if Callum gets to a point that he is able to train his legs like he used to, he'll get the size back. They just may not have the same look. So I wish him the best. I hope that he makes a full recovery. And do I think that he was dumb for doing what he does? No. He has a social media following because he's not afraid to go out and try stuff. He's not afraid to go out and do stupid stunts. Let's be honest, if he didn't do some of that stuff, if he just sat around and had a good physique, people wouldn't watch him. People watch him because of the motorcycles. People watch him because he goes and descends down cliffs. Because he's doing 405-pound sheet curls. That's why people watch these social media guys. Look at Bradley Martin. The only reason anyone knows who he is because he started squatting girls and, like, doing crazy stuff with enormous amounts of weight. Because people find it entertaining. So from a social media perspective, his career is not even close to over. And I think this should probably just give him more publicity. So I think you'll see a lot more of him. So I wish him a full recovery, and I will talk to you guys soon.